Hi, I'm Shanna Fields, and this is my project for the facility redesign for my school guest, Guthrie Upper Elementary School. A little bit about the school that I work for. It's a 5th and 6th grade center in Guthrie Public Schools. Most of our students have free or reduced meals, 68%. And last year there were about 600 students total, so 250 5th grade, 300 6th grade, and then we had an assortment of various ages in our special ed program. So one wing was special ed that was consolidated from all the other schools. And the majority of our students are Caucasian, but it's just a little bit over half. And the rest of them are various other minorities. So when I look out over my students, I feel like I see a wide variety. And you will see that in a couple of these photos. So the photos that I'm showing are a couple of author visits from last year. So you can see a little bit of the library. This first picture has the main room that I've redone, and there's this screen that comes down between the circulation desk and the sitting area. So that's what you're seeing here. And this is the same picture, but with the screen up. So you see the big great room, you see the circulation desk, and you see the bookshelves in the back. And so you can see here there's a lot of students. This particular day, I think I had about maybe 90 to 100 students in the library. So this kind of gives you an idea of how it fits. So my mission statements were for the district. I have the ones for the district here, the school, and the library. So I'm just going to read the one for the library. The mission of the guest library is to provide students with the opportunity to become not only knowledgeable digital citizens and lifelong learners, but also creators of information. The library will support the curriculum by collaborating with teachers, developing a diverse collection, and implementing literacy instruction. So to best provide for our mission and what we want to do for our students, this is our current layout that you just saw. So this is the big seating area where you saw everyone seated. The screen that comes down right here. Here's my circulation desk, and then you could see these bookshelves back here. So currently I have 3 bookshelves that are about waist high in the middle of the room. And so during the year I decided I really didn't like them there because my students would get behind them and it was difficult to see things. I feel like it also limits what I can do with the room. So one of the things I really wanted to do with my redesign, which I hope is going to happen this summer, is I'm moving 2 of these bookshelves that were right here in the room to be over here. So right now in these spaces I have benches that I'm going to put out just in this area for flexible seating. The other bookshelf that was over here I'm moving to be over here. So it's a front row facing shelf, so I'm going to put new releases on it. The rest of that area is nonfiction. But I think it will be okay to put just new fiction or new titles on this. I could do new titles, new nonfiction here, and put some fiction around here, kind of reverse what I've been doing. But we'll see how that goes. Another thing that I changed in the layout is I replaced a traditional large table here that takes up way too much space than it needs to with a new Genius Bar. So I'm replacing, last year I replaced about 5 old computers that didn't always work with 5 new Chromebooks. So I don't need the big space of a table for the Chromebook. So I'm changing that to a Genius Bar, which will look like this. So I think it would be cute just to have a little bar to look and put a sign over it that says Genius Bar and make it cute with information about how to search the card catalog. But my students caught on really quickly to that last year and really enjoyed using the card catalog online, so I don't think that that would be a problem. So that is the Genius Bar here. So here I have 3 new tables. The reason I wanted to replace these 3 new tables is that my other 3 tables are extremely heavy and hard to move, and they scratch the floor when I move them, and it's just not a nice look. So I would like to replace those tables with a table like this that folds and moves for easy arranging, because as you can see, if I'm hosting 90 to 120 students, I need to get these tables out of the way, and I think this would be a really great solution. I love how it has the whiteboard that they can draw on, and I think that they would enjoy that as well. So it could be kind of flexible teaching space as well as a table. My other tables that I have here are these kind of half circular tables. So you can put them together to make a bigger circle, or you could just leave them as I had them in that other view. So you can tell here, I put this picture on here. I like the blue edging, but I like how it shows how many chairs sit around it. You can't really tell in this picture how big this table is. So these tables are almost as big as the folding table that goes here. Or actually, they may be a little bit bigger. They're close in size lengthwise. So I like that they could be in a big circle together. If I wanted to put 2 of them together, maybe for a makerspace project or something, I think it could be interesting. So I'm excited about that. Another seating, one of the main things that I really wanted to change was adding some flexible seating. And this was the solution that I found that I really liked. And I would like to show this to students and get their opinions about it. So you can see it's stackable seating. So I thought if I ordered 10 of these, I would have 30 individual units that you can see. These can all be taken apart. And so sometimes we have students sitting on the floor and they hate sitting on the floor. And I thought, well, maybe it would be fun if they had the option of getting one of these to sit on for the times when they had to sit on the floor. So that was one thing that I liked about these chairs. Another thing is this rocker base. I thought when you stack them, I think the students would enjoy having the movement of that. And so that's, I think, a fun option for students to try. Another flexible seating, I saw someone else from this class posted these Big Joe bean bags, and I thought they were adorable. We have had some bean bags that are in bad condition, so I think this would be a fun option to add some more of those as well. So you see them scattered around also. So that's a little overview of what I'm hoping to accomplish in my redesign, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.